All right, you guys. So a cycle just ended. Let's get into the cards. Let's find out. Yes, congratulations. Because it seems like it's a really big cycle, but to the immediate eye, it may just be like very subtle. But something tells me you picked up on a big karmic cycle just ending, and what you're going to notice the changes. Others may not notice the changes, but it's going to be so subtle. Okay, this is how powerful it is. We have the Three of Swords with the Seven of Cups with the Hierophant. So the cycle that ended is you're no longer putting yourselves in dangerous situations by just blindly going along with it and falling for whatever, because there's a lot of people acting like there's something that they're not around you. Okay? They're basically going off of how they think you should be acting and offering you a whole lot of illusions. It's like a dancer getting a big break, right? Thinking they're getting a big break, or an actress or a model, you know, who gets exploited and trauma bonded with like a predator who's like, yeah, I'm a director. I want you to audition for me. Shit like that. Only for the person to really give up on their dreams. So much to the point that they start targeting other people to give up on their dreams. This is how influential you are. If you give up, others give up. You don't give up, others don't give up. That's why a whole lot of people go above and beyond to get you to give up by creating illusions for you that can get you trapped, where you feel like you have to hide yourself from the world. So the cycle that has just ended, and this is quite powerful, is that you guys aren't just going to be making decisions real quickly based off of people's timelines. And be mindful that people's timelines that they're giving you is their timeline. Okay? So let's say I try to say, hey, you have 3 months to find a house, right? Even though I'm aware that you don't actually have the resources, and it's going to take a lot longer for you to get the resources due to a lot of factors at play. This is let's say let's say that I understand that you're under heavy spiritual warfare. Your finances are being targeted. Let's say you're a single mom and things like that. And I'm saying to you, well, you got 3 months to get it together. Even though I am aware that with you not knowing what's going on, and I'm able to see what's going on, and even though I'm aware that you have this false ideology that all you have to do is pray and it's going to fix itself, and I'm doing spell work on you as well, and the only reason I allow you to stay in my house is so I can drain your energy. Think about how malicious a person has to be in this mindset. And let's say you a single mom and you're trying to basically protect your child from a parent who is not a good parent. All the while you're being, psychically attacked and bombarded from that person's family, them, your own family, people who don't know you, the person that you're staying with because you need a roof over your head to take care of your kids. But at the time, you don't realize that the person allowed you to stay with them just so that they could get closer to you, so they could figure out how to sabotage you a bit more sadistically. because with you being away from them, they are not able to sabotage you. So they say, yeah, you can stay with me, but you got 3 months, right? This is very sadistic, you know. So the cycle that has ended is you just feeling like, oh my gosh, this is a gift, this is a blessing. This is you taking the time to actually let me plan and plot for myself what is best for me. And what is it that I need to sacrifice and get rid of in order to be able to clearly see what options are being offered for me, and how to create my own I was going to say illusion, but how to create my own solution. Okay? What solution can I create with the illusions that have been put forth in front of my face? So think about it. Let's say I'm the one that said, yeah, you can stay with me for 3 months. And I created this whole illusion to cover up my tracks that, yes, I'm here for you, I'm supporting you, but all the while I see you being strong as hell, not allowing the spiritual warfare to get you down. And the more upset I get at you, I experience financial difficulties. The more root work I put on you, you know. So let's say I'm getting really fed up because what I'm doing is not working. So I team up with some people that you know, the people that is doing a whole bunch of shit to you as well. Thinking long-term planning, hoping to get you off your path by setting you up to get your child taken from you. Now, this scenario I've painted has happened to me. She knows who she is. She is actively working with my baby father now, you know, trying to figure out where things went wrong. But I'm able to see from both sides of the coin, all right? So the cycle that is ending for a lot of you guys are starting to see, okay, so the people that are really coming towards me didn't just get this plan in mind. They've been thinking about this shit for a long time. They thought about, you know, long term, how, you know, maliciously planning and plotting against me would long term impact me. So you guys are starting to sit back and just be like, okay, so it's not that I'm paranoid or overthinking things. These people really have been planning and plotting for a long ass time to basically figure out how to finish what they started so their tracks can be covered. So this is where the process of elimination. What do you need to get rid of inside of you? And then it's going to reflect outside of you what you can get rid of in your house. You know, and if you have the courage to get rid of things in your house, you have the courage to get rid of external situations. So today, I'm going to do a whole ass house cleanse. You know, I have started keeping things for decoration around the house because I love it and things like that, and I don't mind it, but I think it's time for me to, you know, develop some new decorations in the house, okay? So the cycle that has just ended is you're starting to see how your enemies are planning and plotting on you. And you're starting to see that how they got the upper hand was because they had already planned and plotted out the malicious shit before. And this is before you got with them. The difficult part, which was the challenge, was to get your attention. Okay? The difficult part was to keep your attention while planning and plotting against you, while trying to acquiesce and become you. And when the frustration of not being able to successfully destroy your spirit happened, Well, this is when they decided to create an even deeper trauma bond so that this curse or whatever it was that they set you up to experience can happen. Like for me, I experienced severe homelessness. I also experienced losing my child. So I basically have been homeless, let me see, once. No, actually twice. And lost 2 children. And this is a trauma bond that resulted from me not recognizing that these people already set some shit up. But the kicker is the homeless aspect did not come into play until they got really frustrated and fed up with the fact that they could not control me. Okay? So I hope this helped you guys. All right? So be mindful that all they're doing is so that they can basically drain you of all your good energy so you can take on all their depression, because these people really have death on the mind. And they are willing to do anything to transfer that spirit of death onto you. In fact, they are actively working right now, doing a whole lot of spell work, trying to manifest you against your free will, sending psychic attacks your way, darling, just so you can be where they're at. Because the people that from your past that you walked away from, so it's not only do you have to be mindful of the new devils coming in, you got to be mindful of the old devils trying to get back in too. And because of this planning that you're doing, you're going to be able to elude every motherfucking one of them. That's it.